Hey, we've been blessed with some great weather leading up to today. Look at this. The roof's now watertight. The weather's now changing. We're expecting some rain coming in, but look, we got enough time to fix the roof up. Can't ask for anything else. We're very fortunate to have the weather on our side in the last week because the roofing was done under very, very nice weather. So now it's time for us to do a water test. A water test allows us to flood the entire roof, check for leaks below, because the next step that's going to happen is spray foaming on the underside. And if we don't make sure this is watertight and the spray foam goes in, water gets trapped in between, and we'll never find the source of the leaks. So this is the best time to do it. Ensure your roof's 100% watertight, and we move forward. Laneway house foundation is now being backfilled. So next week, we're going to start doing the framing, kind of like a repeat process of the house. We're going to be starting the rough-ins for the house very soon. What's one thing I like to do way ahead of time before the rough-ins start is I like to pre-strip the areas with poly that will be difficult to access once the rough-ins start. For example, this area is the outside wall of a bathtub. Now, by pre-stripping the area with the poly, I can ensure that the poly remains continuous along this wall. Once the bathtub is installed in this place, it traps this area and does not allow you access to properly install the poly and seal it to the bottom plates. By doing it ahead of time, you can push the bathtub against it and still sequence your work in a way where the insulation can still fit in behind and you don't have to reach all around the difficult areas of the tub to try and install the poly properly. Another example is this master ensuite where we're going to be putting a large tub here. Once the tub's in place, again, it'll be very difficult to maneuver behind the tub, so it's always good to pre-strip the poly, then push the tub in place, fasten it, and not need to worry about these corners again. Last example I want to show you is a fireplace. We've created a little opening. So behind this blocked area, there's poly, there's insulation, there's Escusco seal, everything's taped, everything's sealed, so this wall remains airtight. While we left an opening here, it's for the fireplace B vent to easily access the outside without breaching all of our work behind it. So this opening allows the fireplace guy to properly cut the hole, install his flange, extend the ductwork inside the connector's fireplace unit. This wall assembly does not get compromised. There's no air leakage as a result of ripped poly, and any voids left around his duct can be properly insulated using rock wool. As part of building a laneway house, a sump must be installed somewhere in the backyard to catch all the sediments from the drain tile and rainwater leaders before you connect to the main lines going towards the street. So right now he's got the sump installed in the backyard. He's getting the slopes all right. And I want to look over here. And similar to the main house, we have a clean out installed in the laneway house, which allows us to snake the discharge pipe in the event there's a blockage without having to enter the laneway house, removing toilets and snake it from the inside out. So it looks like he's got one more segment of the sump to put in, and then we'll be ready for another inspection.